What's up, guys? Welcome back to the card table, where today I hope you like doing opening videos, because we're gonna have a couple of those over the next few weeks. So I went ahead and picked up the 4 to 5 new start decks, trial decks, if you want to call them trial decks. We're just gonna say start decks. It says right there for Card Fight Vanguard Overdress new reboots, and 2 for Gate Ruler, the 2 ones that came out. You may notice that I didn't pick up the Yu Kondo one. That's because I went to the demo thing, and that demo deck is card for card the same thing as what you get in the starter outside of rarities, whatever. So if you guys want to see that, link will be down below, but I am not picking that up for the time being. So with all stuff to open, I think the best thing to do is just going to be to kind of space it out over the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to do like 2 starter decks per video, and then like each Gate Ruler deck will get its own video. So basically, for the next 2 weeks, you're gonna see 1 Vanguard, 1 Gate Ruler opening. That makes sense. But of course, we're using my new overdress mat today, so let's do some Vanguard today, shall we? As always, if you guys want to stay up to date on all these videos, don't forget to subscribe for all this and more. But with all that boring stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and open up some Vanguard today, shall we? So to get started today, I want to open up the Toya, Ebeta, and Danji Momoyama start decks for Care Sanctuary and Dark State. That is because you guys know that over the main course of the game, my 2 main decks have been Royal Paladin and Gear Chronicle, representing both those nations. I have actually, I'm going to zoom on this a little bit. These are the 2 cards I keep in the keychain from that last video. And we got my original Japanese Blast Blade that I got from the trial deck my friend brought me once. And a Chrono Jet that was actually signed by Dr. O at one of the Bushy Road events I attended. So these 2 actually mean a lot to me. They're whatever. Toss this aside. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about their nation. Starting things off, I want Dark State to be the first one I opened. But I think we're going to go over the Toya one first. The Apex Ruler. Which honestly I think like has the coolest color scheme of these. I've always liked reds and oranges, like the whole fire scheme. This looks really nice. I don't know if there's a way I could not completely destroy this box, or like use as a scheme for a mat. That might be fun. Blah. Hey, there's a sleeve here. I don't know what this is for. So of course we got the deck itself. It's a weird little shift there. That just came in like that. Not fully aligned. I guess that's what the sleeve was for. And the deck, I'm not going to go over the mats. You saw it in the last video, but 2 changes you need to know. Ride deck is for your extra deck thing. And the order zone is now a set order at the top where all of your G units / markers, all that stuff used to go. But you saw that in the last video. This is the important part. I guess I wanted to open this one first, both because Royals was like the first deck I ever played. Getting into it once from square one, that video is coming soon. But long and short of it is, I of course did play the Blast Blade deck. And I still do love every Blaster unit. Garmor, there's a lot of stuff in Sanctuary that I have played a lot of. So this nation means a little bit to me. Also, last week's episode, if you guys watched the anime, was about Toya. And he's actually a pretty cool dude after watching that, so let's do that for him, shall we? So we got this Doofus, awesome. So we got 4. Let's check in rarities. I think it's just 1 rare card. Interesting. Alright, so start things off. We got 4. The Apex Ruler Bastion, the main grade 3 for the deck. And he has 2 skills. First of all, during your turn, all of your grade 3s get plus 2,000. And then once per turn, at the end of the battle, that you drove check a grade 3. Discard a card from your hand, choose one of your rear guards, stand it, and it gets plus 10k. So the main gimmick of this deck is just that you run 10 billion grade 3s, aka Morikawa deck. And whenever you drive check a grade 3, you have that ability to get a 4th attack that turn, so it's pretty good. In addition, I think the 15s that you generate off your grade 3s now become magic numbers if you go first. So it's a very aggressive card, very aggressive card. So grade 2 for the ride line is the Knight of Heavenly Spear Rooks. And he's got 2 skills as well. First of all, when rode upon by Bastion, you could reveal 3 grade 3s and draw a card. Then, if you have 3 more grade 3s, this gets boosted in plus 5. So he's a 15k booster interceptor. That is great. And I guess he gets to draw a card off his Ride Chime ability. That's important too. Finally, the grade 1 for the ride line. I'm just gonna call them ride chains, that's what they are. Is the Knight of Heavenly Sword Fort, who, when rode upon by a spear, reveal 2 grade 3s in your hand, reveal top card of your deck, call it, and if it's the order, you put it into drop zone. So really good, makes field presence for free. Then he has a counterblast 1, choose one of your grade 3s and give it +5 until the turn. So that effect's not as relevant. I mean, I guess magic numbers are 5s now, so that's kind of good. But yeah, ride him with him, get a free card, ride him with him, and you draw a card. I really like the grade 2. I like that ability a lot. Is that Bastion specific? No, it's not. So as long as your deck displays a lot of grade 3s, then it should be good to have a 15k booster. Very good card. Starter. Meh. Next up of our support grade 3s, we got 4 of the Vehement Witch Ramamama, who is obviously the best card in this deck because she's a witch. When it attacks counterblast 1, it gets +5. Mediocre, but numbers? Guess we'll have to look through everything, see how much you counterblast. But this is a trial deck card. Not much you can expect with it, but 18k, 20k really off Bastion grade 3 turn. That's not bad. That's not bad. Keep Shadow Paladin Witch, that's all that matters. Next up, we got another grade 3, of course for all grade 3s. This is the Knight of Broadaxe, Gold Paladin looking unit. And his ability is, you can put in the soul, choose one of your rear guards, choose one of your grade 3 rear guards, and he gets +10. So, good supporter. I guess this is important in case you have sex that Soul Blast a lot, and gives your thing that you're going to restand even more power. That's really good. It's a little vanilla. It's cute though. Shadowbow Archer Lisana. Another Shadow Paladin looking unit. It's cute. It's vanilla, just 8/5/5. Just 8/5. We got the best card in the deck if you play premium and not play in this format. This format is decent, but it's a dog. Look at the dog. Where you pet the dog go? Platinum Wolf. First level skill. Soul Blast 2. Give it +5. It's kind of mediocre. I mean, you're not going to use it in this deck, like I said. But premium, you could just Soul Blast 2. You could use this in Genesis and break the deck in half. It's other things, but you just immediately think of Genesis. This is a good card in premium, but not in this format, so it's a good boy. It's a good, cute doggo. Now we got 4 of the replaceable Perfect Guard. This is Life-Saving Angel Kurahale. Cute little Angel Failure unit. Not much to say about it. It's the standard Perfect Guard. Like I said, you're probably going to replace this with the one that comes out of the set. And triggers. You've already seen the over trigger in my last fit deck. They'll do the same thing, but I'll just briefly go over it. When you drive check it, you can give another unit +10 billion, so doubles up on your trigger effects. Yay. Now triggers, we got 4 crits. 1, 2, 3, 4 draws. 1, 2, 3 fronts. 1, 2, 3, 4 heals. And of course, the order that comes in the set, we get 4 of it. It is a grade 3 Hour of Holy Judgment Cometh. And it has effect that you can pay its cost counterblast 2, draw 2 cards, choose one of your units, gets +5. Pot of Greed that gives you +5. Probably what you're going to be using all your counterblast in this deck for. But Border Party is a grade 3, so this does queue off Bastion. Not a bad deck overall. Gives you a little bit of resource management with that grade 3, this guy right here. A nice solid resource engine with your grade 2 booster and Bastion. It's just really playable out of the case right here. Can't wait to see what it does in the future. I've seen many tournament reports saying that's like one of the better decks right now, and I could maybe see it. I'm playing Hex Orb, but sure, we've got Bastion here in case I want to play Bastion. But turning the clock over, you guys know what you're here for. I'm Gear Player 3 and 3. Let's talk Dark States. So the Donji deck, which has a little pink and blue scheme to it. I'm not sure if I like that. I like the red and yellow better. It suits me more, but blue's one of my favorite colors. I'm okay with this. Yeah, this is the Final Rush Sportsball Man. I am not as gratefully opening it, but whatever. It's all the same stuff. You've seen it before. total respect. But this is the Diabolos football team, which interesting that like they took the Spike Brother approach with this, where in the past I don't think I've ever seen a Spike Brother main character or anyone important. Like we had Kyo, but that was about it, and he was like a laughing stock or whatever. I don't know. We haven't had serious sports ball until now. And Donji's like literally the main character of the series. You use just like his sidekick, I guess. Am I a little sad that's not like Gear Chronicle or Dark Regular Pale Moon, something like that? A bit. I mean, they'll have their time to shine. There's already a Master Fifth Elements in the main set as kind of a Dark Regular boss, and he's really cool, but you know, we'll play it. Spoilers for 10 millionth time, Jared exists. He is a Diabolos, so I support the sport ball. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the main units. Violence Bruce. He's Leo Diabolos, grade 3 of course. At the start of your ride phase, you become Final Rush. And when you're in Final Rush and he attacks, you Soul Blast 5 and stand all of your front row rear guards. Now, Final Rush is the keyword of Dark State for now, and this basically puts you in a state. It's like the card itself doesn't Final Rush, it gives effect during Final Rush, and you as a player become Final Rush while you're Final Rushing. So like anything that says that do something Final Rush activates. Really cool, puts you on a timer just like Limit Break, just like Legion or Stride or like any of those other mechanics, and I like it. Really cool ability, I can't wait to see what they do with it. Spoilers, I'm working on a custom card line that'll be a new video once I do some art and stuff. Next up, the grade 2. This is Diabolos Anger Richard. He has 2 skills. When placed on Vanguard, put a rear guard into your soul to draw a card. And if you're in Final Rush, he's a +5. So 15k beater during Final Rush, and when you ride him, I guess you get to draw a card by soul charging. Probably just gonna run the 1 for the ride chain. Last card in the ride line is, oh god, I almost forgot this card has the best name in the game. Bad Steve, ladies and gentlemen. When placed on Vanguard, choose a card from your soul, called out to back row center, and soul charge 1. This basically just turns your starter into a 4-runner that lets you soul charge. Then, if you're in Final Rush, he gets +5. Same as Richard. You might run more than one of this. I feel like looking at some of the set cards, you're not really gonna have too much flex room, because there's a lot of interesting support cards. So like you might just want to run the 1 for the ride chain, but if you have to, it is a 13k booster / beater. That's not bad. Starter. There he goes. The most important card in this is a Gear Chronicle card. Here he is. The Time Fidgeting Fist Colossus, which I think was actually the first gear looking card that they revealed in the format. So, one basic effect, when placed, you get to Soul Charge 1. Then if you're in Final Rush, you Counter Blast 1 and give it +15. So, it will Soul Charge 1 always, which is always good because you want Soul. And he's a 28k beater. Swole. I think from the builds I've been looking at, you still want to run these guys. Not bad. I mean, I'm definitely going to run at least one of them. He's a Gear Chronicle. You have to do that by nature. You got the Vanilla Boy, Ice Spear Eisner. He's a 10-5 Vanilla grade 2. That's a little Dark Regular card. Get 3 of those. One important card, Gear Chronicle. You get 3 of these once again, but whatever. Steam Gunner Brody. Steam Gun Gunner. When it's placed on Guardian Circle, kind of +1, it gets +5 shield until end of the battle. So, right off the bat, looks like the deck is a little kind of boss heavy, but resource management's the name of the game. You gotta figure it out. He's a 10k shield though. He's a 10k shield, which is super important. All of our defenses were basically reduced for the overdress format, and having a card like this is a big boom. Moving on to grade 1s, we got Acrobat Presenta. You get 4 of these boys. And he is a little Pale Moon looking that specifically boosts, specifically used with Bruce because of his skill, which is when you boost, if your Vanguard is Diabolos Bruce, then you Soul Charge 1, and if you Final Rush, you Soul Charge 1 again. So Soul Charge 2 on boost, not bad. You can combo stuff with this. Got your Perfect Guard. Nothing saying that once again. That's cute little Psychic Prima Dark Regular looking unit. Triggers, same one. All these are like deadly cheerleaders. You got 4 crits. You got 4 draws. That's not a cheerleader. I guess it'd be a cheerleader. They're all cheerleaders somehow. You got 3 fronts and 4 heals. And the final card that you get in this is 3 of their orders, which once again was the first order that was actually revealed in overdress. And this is Brother Soul, which has a fantastic ability. It's flavor text right there. See that? That's Soul Charge 2. Blank space. It's literally just Soul Charge 2. So Bruce in general, interesting. Like you're still very much a Soul Base deck because you want Soul Blast 5 for Bruce, but that Soul Blast 5 is all you do. That said, there's plenty of ways to manage it, like the Red Chain and the Brother Soul, plus the Acrobat Designer, so you can definitely get there every turn. I know the one deck time I was playing it with proxies, I did pretty well to always have 5 and Soul without even thinking. So that's the real quick review of the first 2 decks in this. Once again, we'll be doing another video that has 2 more decks in it and 2 Gate Ruler decks in the future. So if you guys are interested in those, press the like button, press the subscribe button, press that bell, be notified whenever we go live or whatever. Good products, like these are $4 decks, these are $5 decks. This is insane value for what you're doing here to basically start the game over from scratch. And like, there's a couple of 3-ofs in each of these, so like if you want to make sure you get your 4 copies of everything, you might want to pick up a second, but like in general, you're probably only need 3 copies of each. I think like I might pick up a 4th, another one just so I could have another Brody. As always, don't forget to check out our affiliates below for things like TCG Player, my shop that I sell extra singles at, and of course my code for Raise Energy, where you can save 15% on all of your Raise purchases with code SkyRidge down below. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and always embrace the infinite.